Hello, hello. Oh, that was weird. I don't know what that was. Welcome back to Mel LG Plays Some Rogue Tower. It just is here. I think my singing awoken him in the worst way absolutely possible because he was dead asleep and then I just randomly sang and he's like, "Oh, what up? I'm gonna come bother you." I'm excited to be here. I hope you guys are as excited to be here as I am. Holy good God, am I bad at double defense? We're gonna send it back, run it back. I'm gonna send it, send it. What's the one thing the PUBG C dot? Oh god, what is that? Demolish that. Whoop whoop whoop. I have spent the entire day today, this recording day, done a couple Rogue Tower videos, made some TikToks, edited some videos. We have a Stardew series going up. I've got that all ready to go up. Oh my gosh, it's been a productive day. And then I realized I haven't eaten yet today. And I was like, well, we don't have any food in the house because this is how I live when my partner is busy working a lot. So I'm just casually sitting here, starved, depraved, probably a little hangry and grumpy. Thank God my partner's not here because guess who gets that taken out on them if I'm hungry? It's him for sure. Man, bless his heart for being patient because I will admit, I'm kind of I was going to say freak, but that's not what I mean. I don't really want to do this or this because I'm not very good with them. So I think I'm going to go for the poison bolts and pray. Poison bolts don't help us much in the early game, but hopefully, can I get a right hand turn? That is a left, if I'm not mistaken. Hi, Idris, buddy. You were fast asleep. We were so fast asleep. What's going on, honey buns? What's going on? I posted a cute TikTok of Idris and it did fine for TikTok, but it didn't get that many views. I think it's because like the niche of being like female streamer that's older. Like you look at my TikTok and you're like, bro, you're old. You gotta chill. There, you're not wrong. I'm like on the cusp of being like too old to be on TikTok, but like just young enough that like being a content creator and stuff is like an aspirational. What am I trying to say? Formulate the thought here, Mel. I'm trying to say like it's not weird for me to be like a content creator or like I mean it's not weird for anyone. If you're like 50 and you're like making content, I'm gonna take this so I can get um, range up. Do that. Let's do some post health. Idris, buddy, you were so good. You were so good. Shut the fuck up. I'm so sick of your shit. No, I'm not. Well, I am sick of this shit, but like, okay. What are you doing? Come here. You were literally fast asleep. You were so fast asleep that I was like, oh man, I'm not even gonna have to kick him out. You like my leggings? Mmm. Show pants. Show pins. Um, he was so fast asleep. I was like, oh my god, maybe I can get away with like this YouTube video and he's not gonna be annoying. He's really annoying in the afternoons. And especially because like there's noise and stuff going on in the living room. Why don't you just sleepy, baby? Why don't you just sleepy? I'll play with you after this video, I promise. Take a break, I'll eat something, I'll get him some playtime. It'll be honky dory. Do I go for poison sprayers? Could do poison sprayers. I feel like I always struggle with lookouts. I want something that I can do, I was gonna say beefily. Something that I'm just naturally good at, something that I find a little easier because clearly I am funding. I am not just a rider of the struggle bus. I am funding. Have completely created the struggle bus at this point. I cannot, if you will. I cannot. Oh, buddy, you're purring so loud. I don't think it's loud enough to come through the camera. Or the wow, through the microphone. God, okay, synesthesia, where you can like you get your like neurons crossed over and you can like taste color and stuff. Oh man. Part of me is like, that'd be really cool. But do you ever get like I was gonna say tinnitus. No, tetanus. I was gonna say tetanus. You ever get tinnitus and you're like, yeah, but wouldn't that be annoying if like you were overstimulated like that all the time? I couldn't be somebody, well, I mean, if you have it, you just deal with it. Like you just live with it. But I was gonna say I couldn't be somebody with ADHD. I would struggle. because I just struggle with like loud noises and stuff anyway. I definitely have that thing where if you hear a loud noise, you get like unnecessarily angry. I'm gonna swap my sounds. You tell me what video has better sound balancing, because clearly, like, I don't know. And I can go back and like watch them, but like to be honest, I kind of hate the way I sound. And if you're not watching them like constantly, because like for me, it's like maybe this is too quiet that you can't hear the music, but then like all you hear is shutters going, "Draw," and you're like, that's too much. And I'm always, always, always open to feedback. Because at the end of the day, if I don't like your backseating or your feedback, I'm just not gonna do what you asked me to do. You know what I mean? But honestly, for this game, like the backseating and the feedback, maybe I shouldn't call it backseating because like kind of has a negative. Maybe it doesn't, but like, well, it shouldn't because there's backseating welcome streams and stuff. Give me a left-hand turn. Sometimes I'm like, I am kind of like I'm chronically online, but like kind of not chronically online. What I mean by that is, most armor. Give me. You can say in progress. You can be most health. What I mean by that is like look, I'm a meme lord. I am a meme lord and a half. But I'm not like chronically online, like I'm not on like 4chan and like stuff like that. I don't watch like the big streamers. I don't really know too much about actually the big streamers and stuff. I have like my niche little medium to large streamers that I like to watch that play games that I like to play or watch, and I kind of don't go outside of that, you know? I know some YouTube stuff, but I'm not like I was never really into Jenna Marbles, which is like I feel like my demographic of like people. Obviously, I know things like the Annoying Orange, but like I don't know all the YouTube channels. I do love watching. Okay, I need to drink this. Watching the Button dating show, which is so funny because my entire YouTube is just like trash dating shows now. I would go for this. We don't have great mana regen, but at least we have something. We don't have money, so it turns out we don't have something. I'm gonna try and stagger this. Give me a left, please. Well, kinda. My boy is stimming a little bit. I feel a little bad for him. But yeah, like I love trash dating shows. I'm also just like, man, I would work for like a YouTube company like Smosh or something, like one of those bigger like Cut, Smosh. I don't know some of the other ones. Like there's the one that does like the laugh videos, try not to laugh challenges and stuff. I'd work for one of those companies. I think I'd have a lot of fun with it. I think as much as like I'm very STEM pilled and like science focused in my brain, it's like, yeah, yeah, I could do this. Um, I also have that creative side. I know, buddy. I know you really want out, but like it's not gonna happen, honey. It's not gonna happen, buddy. Oh, he's angry. He's angry. Oh, we're taking damage from the other side. Good to know. This is brutal, but I'm so sorry. I truly, in my heart of hearts, was like, this will be fine. This will be fine. I'm like, he's not rambunctious. He's just sleeping. It was literally as soon as I sang the first time, he was like, I've had enough of your bullshit. And I was like, I don't blame you. I'm sure a fudge. I'm sure a lot of me says S word, then says fudge because I don't want to say the F word. Give me a left hand turn. But I couldn't decide, and the game was like, you can't decide. Here we go. Neither. Please don't let me take damage. Thank you. Do, do, do. But yeah, he was so good. I was so hopeful. Here we are, sad, depraved, and broken. No money. Broke, not broken. Well, maybe a little broken. I think we're all a little broken sometimes. Oh man, I was saying I get like really reactive to like loud noises. I'm just like a really, we're gonna take damage from these guys for sure. I'm a really reactive person. I need to like dial it back. Sometimes it's like things like I always tell myself like when bad things happen, just to like Just let it happen. You can't change it. Like a good example is I got a monitor not too long ago. And when we went to pick up the monitor, maybe I'd go for mana siphons. It could be fine. They could work for us. Um, when I went to pick up my monitor, I had ordered it, but then they had oversold it, so they didn't actually have my monitor in stock anymore. And so we got there to pick it up, and they were like, "Oh, we don't have it." And I was like, "What? Like, what do you mean? I've already paid for it. Like, it's, you know." And I was like a little worried because I was like, but at the end of the day, you know, worst case scenario, they just give you your money back, you get a different monitor. I don't get the MSI when I wanted, I get like an Asus or something. Best case scenario, well, best case scenario is this not happening in the first place. But best case scenario, after this happens, they phone the next closest store. We have to drive a little farther. Maybe they give us a discount. They didn't. I was kind of hopeful. Um, but maybe they give you a discount and they say, sorry, that's the pits. And then you just move on. You know, what happened? They said, that's the pits. We moved on. We went out to the other store, got our thing, stopped at a cheap liquor store that was right next to the other store. Yeah, it was an extra like 30 minutes of driving, you know, probably more. It was like another, yeah, at least 30 minutes, but like realistically, whatever. Extra driving, still got the monitor, came home, was home a little later than we expected, then had a beer, put the monitor together, laughed about it, and said, let's play some frickin' Stardew. Because that's when we started. That was the night we got the monitor was the night we started recording Stardew. Because that was my decision. It was like a Friday night. My partner had brought up being like, oh, I would be interested in playing like 1.6 maybe. And I was like, okay, sure. You're not usually into Stardew. He knows nothing really about Stardew. Let's try it out, you know? He's played before with me. It's been fine. Whatever. We'll put you back on progress because it doesn't matter. Um, and so came back, had our beers, enjoyed Stardew. Dude, I'm so sorry. Like I feel like it's weird. Maybe it's not at all, and you're just like, no, just chill. Um, I feel like it's weird talking about other content in my content because, like, again, I'm such a I sometimes there's certain streamers I watch and I'll just watch them play almost anything, and then there's other streamers I watch where I'm like, I only like you playing this game. Usually it's just because I only like that game, and I'm not really like personally I don't really love watching like FPS games and stuff. So if a streamer is like big into FPS, but then like randomly they're like, I also play Played Up, and you're like, yeah, Played Up's one of my favorite things to watch. I'm gonna do this because we have two things that are inflicting poison. I'm like, yeah, I love Played Up. You know, like perfect. Um, yeah, then I'm super on board for that, but not necessarily on board for the other content. You know what? Maybe I'll move you later. It sucks to like have to move things you've already placed down, but like I think that's the strat. Um, man, you know what? I've talked about this before, but like my top games that I've watched, like as a viewer, probably up there has got to be if you count my husband, especially Into the Gungeon. That's up there. I could never play it. Really good game though. Spelunky 2, also kind of in that roguelike category realm. Dark Souls Randomizer. I love Dark Souls. I also watched a lot of Elden Ring, again, especially if you count my significant other, my partner. Like, he played a lot of these games, so it makes a lot of sense why these are the ones that I'm like gravitating towards, right? Um, oh, Played Up. I did watch a lot of Played Up. I watched a lot of Project Zomboid. I really like because I also go through waves where sometimes I'm like not into video games or Twitch or anything at all, and then sometimes I'm like super into it. And I feel like Project Zomboid fell into the category of I was really into Twitch at the time, and watching people play games. So that was up there. You know how I got into Twitch? My husband had like he originally was a YouTuber, and he used to do like Let's Plays and stuff. And my husband's like, he was like circa November 2015, and he's like, hey, the streamer I like, um, he played this game. I think you should watch this video. I think you'd really like this game. The game was Planet Coaster. It's like you played a lot of like Roller Coaster Tycoon. This might be like right up your alley. You should see before you spend like $80 on this game. And I was like, okay, like let's watch it. And the streamer was more of a comedy guy than a anything else. And I was like, oh, I kind of like watching this guy. I watched my partner play games. I watched my sister play games when we were younger. Blah blah blah. I was like, oh, this is kind of funny. I'm kind of into this. Um, and then he's like, oh, he's got lots of videos. He also streams live on like, these days. And so my husband got me into watching him play like, not him, like the streamer play. I don't know. I want to say it was like Jackbox games and like random group games. Like I want to say Ultimate Chicken Horse and like Speed Runners and just random trash group games. Not trash, they're actually really good. And then I just kind of like got into Twitch and then watched that guy. Started watching some of his like streamer buddies that I liked more. Mm, This could be good for us because we got a lot of poison going on. I'd love a crit chance as well. There's lots of good crit synergies, especially with damage over time. And if we're going poison sprayers, we're probably gonna go like damage over time heavy build. Um, this is staggered okay. I think I'm gonna push here and try and beef this up. But yeah, that's my journey into Twitch. Isn't that wild? I'm gonna put you on most shield actually. My shield is weak. Oh, I should have put this as a poison sprayer maybe. Your range isn't very good, but you know what? Better spot is actually right here. Put you back on low shield. But yeah, if you were ever wondering, that's how I got in. I don't know how everyone else did, but that's kind of like my vibe. We all have our own journey and stuff, and that kind of just like feeds into. It's also right around the same time I got into like anime and stuff, because my partner, my now husband, that's around the time we also started dating. It was like 2015. I think we started dating early 2015. Yeah, he jumped right on it. He was like, "Here, let me get you into video games. Let me get." I was already kind of like I played a lot of The Sims and stuff. So finally, longbow, bless up, honey. Okay, I think this route is pretty good. I'm a little worried about this, so I'm gonna try and stagger a little more. Give me a right hand turn. That's a left. I believe that's a left. I believe you did not listen to me when I said right hand turn. No plus twos in here. Oh, there's one. Ghost armor. That could be a really good spot. Now look at me. Big old nerd. Oh, you know what? Speaking of nerdy stuff. Well, you know what? I don't even know if it needs quotations. It's kind of nerdy. I don't care. Don't ask me how I did it. I just did it. It was hard. No, hence TikToks, dude. We have taken damage, and I'm gonna assume we took damage on the other route because I thought it was beefed up, but it turns out I was a big old liar. But we are going to Calgary's Expo next weekend. Yeah, like next weekend from when I'm filming. Yes, next weekend. This might go up on the weekend. I think this goes up technically on the weekend of the expo. So we have already gone to the Calgary Expo. I'm trying to bank videos a little bit harder as of late because of us leaving for our vacation. And I don't want any missed uploads or anything. I want to make sure you guys are all like, because again, like, I don't think anyone's truly relying on me for their mental health and stuff, but I don't want to sit here and be like, hey, you really need like or like you look forward to these uploads, joke's on you, no more, because I'm out partying, having the time of my life. Like, no, that's not fair. Um, but we're gonna go to the Calgary's Expo. I'm pretty jazzed. It's gonna be like anime and video games and stuff. And it's been so long since my partner and I have gone to the expo. I think we were mapping it out. It's been like 8 or 9 years. Like, isn't that wild? Which is also funny because speaking of nerd stuff, that was actually one of our first dates was to the Calgary Expo. My sister's really into like video games and anime and like all these things. And so my mom bought her tickets for like Christmas or her birthday or something. And so my mom was like, I'm really hard to shop for, I'm sure, for my family because I'm such a black sheep relative to my family. So my mom got me and my boyfriend at the time tickets, and that was like we'd only been dating for a few months at that point, which I'm like, that's, it sounds crazy because like now the Calgary Expo is like $100 or something for a day pass. If you go on like the Saturday, but like back then it was probably like 40 bucks. Like it was like not that, it wasn't great. Like that's really expensive. But my parents, I guess, were pretty committed that I was gonna be marrying this dude, and I guess they were right. Give me a left-hand turn. Whoa. Okay, we got weird grabs there. That's not the kind of left I was looking for, but we'll roll with it. But yeah, that was like, I have this Adventure Time lamp on my desk. It's like way over here, so it's behind my monitors, kind of. You can't see it. Um, I really liked Adventure Time. Still kind of do. Making bacon pancakes. James Baxter. Okay, no, these are like memes that nobody's gonna get. So moving on. Um, yeah, like I don't know, we just like went, and that was that. And it was great. And now we're going again this year. We have been taking consistent damage, and I'm quite concerned because I don't want this path to get to the same length as this one. So I'm trying to stagger this one. So I should extend here and then start extending here. We need to beef this path up. Though maybe. Though maybe. I'm kind of like this. Okay, we're gonna wait on this one, but we should beef up. Okay, give me a, yeah, that was exactly what I was gonna say. Right hand turn. Give me a near death east help. Whoops. I'd love to have my ballistas do more armor damage, it looks like. Poison spray up here could be good for us too. One of you guys should get beefed up on armor. And I kind of have a headache, but I think it's dehydration and also probably an immense amount of screen time today because, again, I've been editing videos and editing TikToks and uploading videos and making overlays and making um, stuff, recording Rogue Tower. I do have to stream at some point in the next like day. Oh, it's a lot. To be honest, it's just so nice sometimes to take an entire Sunday and just do Twitch/YouTube, like just do content. It kind of like makes it easier to manage because you can kind of plan out your day. You're just like, okay, look, it's just like another working day. Let me throw it in. Let me like spend literally like 8 hours or more doing all of this content so I don't have to think about it for like a few days or a week or whatever you're doing, and then like just calling it a day and rolling into it. Okay, is your shield? Yeah. Do. Oh, that's spicy. Okay, so this is my mini boss route, so we should look at extending this one. I don't want any of these towers, so I guess I'll take that. I do like this. Oh, I do like this though. Okay. Hopefully this route is like better, but doesn't look like it is. Take a step back and like actually see where we're having issue. My staggering looks okay. This one could be a little longer to make these two a little bit more staggered because 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. but they're not horrible. This just needs to be really beefed up, especially if it's going to be my mini boss route. This one should be beefed up because it's my Oogie route as well. And mana is becoming a slight problem. Don't want towers. I don't care about lookouts, so I guess I'm going to go for haunted houses. That could be okay because it could be a good money. I haven't been paying attention to my finances in this run almost at all. I'm not going to go super ham on them, but like I think having a few could be majorly beneficial for us. Ooh, a three, oh, not a three for it's teasing me again. I'll just tuck a couple in there. Why not at this point? Okay, so let's extend here. We're very concerned about this route. Are you armor? Your shield. I'm gonna put you on most armor. Progress. Oh, we got them. We didn't actually take damage. Mini boss chest. That's okay. I think this is really good because we do have the crit up. Crit up? God, I'm so bad at accents. Maybe I should just like give up. No, that's fine. We can be bad at things. I'm actually like, it's so elating to just realize that you are bad at everything you do, that you are like below average. And maybe that's just me. There's only a couple of things that I'm truly like, I am better than average. I'm gonna do this. Most things I am okay recognizing that I am bad, that I am bad at them. That is not great, but we will work with it. And I'm totally like content with it. It feels good to just be like, you know what? People aren't expecting me to be good at things. I can be bad. Um, and that's just kind of where I live now in my life, and I love it. I completely love being trash at a lot of things. Because again, there's no expectation to be good. So then if you're not good, people aren't like thinking anything of it. They're just like, okay, it's fine. Nobody's thinking of you. Nobody's judging you because they already judged you and you already made it very clear that you were going to be bad at these things. I'm going to extend these a little more. I might put some poison sprayers in there. Extend them a little more and then start putting more poison sprayers down. Broadhead bolts could be really good for us. This is also pretty good, but I think this is better for us right now. I think we're really struggling with health. You on a +2. You are. Armor. You can also be good on armor. Consider putting some stuff up here because this is a lot of dudes getting like right here. I want to not be able to think about this one, but I don't think we're. I want to be able to not think about this, and I want to not be able to. I want to be able to not think about this area. So I need to beef this up as well, even more than it already is. But we're not at that point yet. Put a couple extra down for S and gigs. Ooh. Armor damage? Nope, I don't want that. Okay, I guess I'm going for this. Longbow it is. It's actually not that bad. Longbow again? Yeah. I knew I was going a really heavy poison build, so it was like, yeah. Let me give you armor instead of shield. I'm not actually upset about it though. This is okay. This is what I want though. Okay, we do have 900 gold. I think here is an immaculate location. I think here will be a really good location. I think here will be a location, and I think up here could be a okay location as well. It is really annoying because this one's actually going to become my long one. These ones are going to end up being synced up because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're about to be synced up. These guys are not doing great, but I need to be over here for a sec. Yeah. Man is struggling again. Man is no longer struggling. Perfect. Don't care about shields so much right now. I care about a lot of the other things. I do like frostbolts a lot, especially with having a short route over here. Frostbolts could be like immaculate for us. Okay, we're synced up on these two paths and it's not great. Give me a right hand turn. Ooh. Come on, more money, please. Okay, and we didn't add anything over here, which was probably really dumb of me. Hopscotch is gonna really put in some damage. Okay, never mind. Sure. I'm gonna chop my trees, I don't even care. Thank you. You know what? Send it. Just send it. I was very comforted by that, but I was like, I don't know why. I was trying to think about it. I do kind of like the idea of this. So I think this could be really good, especially because we got 4 towers, so the only other option is really mines. This is really hard right now, but this is a nightmare. Okay, we killed this. Great. This is now an issue. And I got rid of all my trees because I'm dumb, but it's fine. Come on, 985. Oh, there's a couple trees here too. More frost bolts could be really nice. I don't think we need mana banks. Don't care about lookouts. Don't want this. And eh. So I think that's a good option. We gotta stagger these because this is ruining me. You know what? Maybe Poison Sprayer health damage could be really good for us. Shield damage on the Poison Sprayers could also be good. Casually readjusting because it's chair. We know, we know. Only 2 dudes left alive. Okay. You'll leave him on progress. This is pretty good. Yeah. Okay. 1200. We can get there. We are doing really well for double defense for me. So I'm pretty happy so far with our progress. If we beef up the health damage on this one, it could be good. Are you guys both on progress? Do that so they start hopefully pinging different dodes. Dodes. Yes. Give me your right hand turn. Mana. Oh, this is rough over here. Okay, this needs to be extended for sure. Okay. This one really needs to be extended. Not ideal. We got this though. We're doing really well. I'm actually like quite happy that even if like we were to lose, look, I'm not jinxing it. If we were to lose on this next turn, I would be very satisfied with how far I've made it in double defense, which is always a good feeling to feel satisfied with our progress. Showing improvements. Any good, yeah, haunted house locations? Not that I'm seeing like immediately. And mage Yatley. What is going on with the accents? I like slow. On a map that has a lot of forking and a lot of short paths, slow is really good. Give me a left-hand turn. Son of a gun. Oop. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. See, this path back here is not as beefy as it used to be, which is not great because they're obviously synced up, like this one and this one, which is not good. I'll take that. No. Maybe? No. We don't have enough mana crystals to make that actually, like, function. Sure. Kind of a waste, but again, mini bosses don't always drop chests, so it's like, even if it's a waste, it's still like, it would have been a waste no matter what anyway, so. Ooh. This could be good for us. It's an extra 2% or 2 mana per second. Nothing else really speaks to me, so. Actually, we don't have the money. Do we have a tree? I see you. No. Tree. Yes. Hmm. It's hard because that fork, I think, increases the amount of enemies now on this route. I don't know if that's true, but I feel like they like kind of split the proportion of the enemies equally. So if you have a fork like that, you're kind of like, oh. Could also put a poison spray here. Could be good. I think I'll extend this one more time to really stagger these two a little bit. I do like this because we have pretty good crit chances on a lot of things, so I'm just gonna commit. Yeah, I'm glad I did. Oh, that was an Oogie round too. Fudge. Ooh, mana's an issue. That will help with this later. You know what? Frick it. Okay. Mana was an issue for a very brief minute. That one's already beefed up. Do we have any available ones? You. Oh, but I don't want to put it on a +2. I said as I put it on a +2 in a different spot. That's fine. This is why I didn't want to get mana bolts, because this would have been a catastrophe. I don't have money. Really? Come on. Somebody die. Can somebody die, please? I need. Thank you. Another good long run though, which is like always comforting me as I haven't eaten all day, and I'm like, shocked Pikachu face. Why am I hungry? It's gonna be a sec, but he's gonna get shredded. Like, it's fine. We got this. Now, if he gives me missiles, I'm gonna be a little salty. A little salty boy. Big boy. Big boy. Okay. He said I had enough of that. This could be really good for us. Because we were struggling with mana. Sure, yeah. Yeah. It's okay. Kind of like that too, but this is okay. Yeah. Cool, that was really nice. We got a 4 for 2. Okay. So I want to put down an additional poison spray here and really just beef up, maybe not over there, but like really beef up this path as like my nobody's getting through here kind of path. I don't have any money. Okay. Do, 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 do. No +2s anymore? That's okay. We need health damage on my poison sprayers. That would be really nice. Even like more broadhead bolts, more health damage on my ballistas could be like nice as well. Just overall more health damage. Okay. Nice, but not what I was looking for. I mean, honestly, sure. Don't know where I really want to extend anymore. His layout's not immaculate. I honestly think having one up here could be like really nice because it would only hit here really, but this is my concerning pack. This is also where the mini bosses come in. Do, 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 do. Enough money. Sure. Yeah. What do you want? Most armor? I guess I just don't stack up. I don't think this is the missiles because I feel like you see the missiles on 38. So that's good. Fastest, most armor, fastest, slowest. Oops. Well, that one won't matter because it'll always target slowest. So it's gonna be one that's the slowest of all of them. Sure. Okay. Do, 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 do. You see a mini boss in there? This really needs some help. You're on progress. Most armor, most shield. I think the slow was like our saving grace this run, to be honest. I don't think we would have made it this far with that slow. Because with the short paths, like that is a death sentence. Should beef up this path because this is annoying, but it's fine. Sure. Do, do, do. 2025. I thought it was 1480. Oops. Yeah, that's next year. Well, that does nothing. Well, it hits a little bit, I guess. I do see my mana, don't worry. They'll stop blowing in a sec, it's fine. Okay, my longest path, I believe, is this one. So we should beef this up against Oogie. Whoop. This is pretty good. No. It's either this or the enchanted boats. It really depends on what Oogie we get, but I think all the Oogies, and I think that's a big brain, but I think all the Oogies have shield and armor at this point. Not great. Are you on progress? Nope. You know what? Let's do this. When we have money. When we eventually have money. We're getting there. We got this. Nothing to fret at all. Cool. No. I don't think we need it, and not taking those. I guess I'll just take fortification. Give me a little bit more of a cushion to potentially not take damage from. This is always a spooky area. And now we see why it was a spoopy area. Definitely taking damage. Not my favorite. We need health damage, Mel. Focus on that. The dudes that are doing damage to you just have a lot of health. So we need bleed. We need just like a straight broadhead bolt. We'll be fine, but like it's still a little spoopy, dude. Okay. None of this is exactly what I was looking for. This path needs some assistance, though. Do I have any trees left? Probably not. No, it doesn't look like it. Come on. I see my mana, don't worry. Oh, I can't put it there because of the freaking portal. Okay, that's really bad, though. The shapes are hard because they keep, like, making babies, right? Well, I guess I'll put a couple of them down. Because we might get a little bit leaky here. This. Okay, where is this our last one? Second last. Gotta watch where things are getting through. Obviously, the left is scary, but I can't zoom in on it and forget about the other side here. It really is just this. Oh, it's this route too, it looks like. I see the other route, don't worry. I'm also watching my mana. Look at me multitasking. Okay, they're okay. They're not great, but they're okay. It's just really hard on this side now because this side's doing worse. And I gotta kill an Iggy with all of this going on. That was good. We took damage from that guy teleporting. We're gonna take damage from this guy teleporting. Yeah. That's okay. Good thing I put some mines down. They'll get that one. Yeah. They'll get this one. Yeah. They'll get those both of them, I think. Yeah. So only one more round. Okay. None of these actually are like relevant to us at all. So I guess this. Okay. We have no money. But we're really struggling right in here with this one, and the fact that these are synced up. So mana. Yeah, we're taking damage. Yeah. Oh, this is really bad. Oh, please don't kill me on like the Oogie without even having Oogie kill me. Was there a mine? I was like, oh, I should go. There was. I was like, should I go find a mine and see if I can put down more mines? I don't think it would have been close, but I don't think. I think these guys would have made it. Man, that's brutal. Where's Oogie? Man, he's not even gonna make it. Damn. Damn, we are so close. I have never been that close and not done it. Damn. Damn, Daniel. That's okay though. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me the last hour and 10 minutes. Definitely feel free, I'm urging you, to hit that like button, show me your support, add a comment if you have anything to comment, even if it's just helpful. It just helped me out. Thank you guys so much for all the support you've given me over the almost like 100 or over 100 episodes we have of this series now. Otherwise, yeah, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It helps us out a great deal as content creators, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, see ya.